Hey everybody, welcome to your Wednesday night lesson, the beginning of our next unit on multiplication, and not just multiplication, but longer multiplication. This is where we're going to be learning about extended multiplication. For example, 32 times 6 or 147 times 32, longer multiplication like that. We're going to show your students a number of different methods to do that. One is going to be the old way that both parents and Mr. Peralta grew up learning. One's going to be the new way of lattice multiplication. I'm going to expect students to know both so that they can do whatever they need to better prepare themselves for later on and be able to do it quickly. The first thing we want to do is start to expand our multiplication. They should know, the students, you should all know your multiplication facts. You should know 6 times 8. You should know 7 times 4. You should know all the basic ones. You might not know your 12s yet. We'll get there. But anything through 10, you should be pretty good. And so what we're going to do is we're going to try to take those facts and now expand it just a little bit to some extended multiplication facts. So, solving problems like this. 6 apples cost 40 cents each. What's the total cost? Or there are 40 cans of tennis balls with 3 balls per can. How many balls are in all? Now, we could do the 1 apple is 40 cents, plus 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 40 cents, and do it 6 times, and that seems pretty slow. You could do it that because multiplication is repeated addition. Can you write that down? Multiplication is repeated addition because you're expected to know that. But also, we could multiply this. So what's the total cost apple? We could do 6 times 40. And so we're going to show you the easy way to do that. This one, there's 40 cans of tennis balls or 3 cans. So you do 3 plus 3 plus 3 40 times. That'd be really annoying. To find out how many balls there are in there. So you could do 40 times 3. So we are going to learn how to do that today. Now, with your cards, you should know 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. So but what if it was 2 times 30? Well, we go by the basic fact here. We know excuse me. We know 2 times 3 is 6. We have 1 0 there. So since there's 1 0, we're going to add 1 0, and our answer is 60. 30, 2 groups of 30 would be 60. But the easy way to do it is 2 times 3, the basic fact, and then you count up how many zeros you add at the end. This one, 20 times 3. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 0 is 60. What about this one? Basic fact, 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 80, 6 times 8 is 48. And we have 1 0, so we're going to add the 1 0. Okay, same as over here. This one, 9 times 5 is 45. So what would 90 by 50 be? Write that down for you. It would be 450. 9 times 5, the base fact. What's the base fact? 9 times 5, 45. How many zeros? 1 0. So 1 0 here. These, we should understand how to do them now. So we're going to practice doing now, what about times 10? We know the basic fact, and 3 times 5 is 15. So 30 times 50. 3 times 5 is 15. But now we have 1 0 there and 1 0 there. So now we're going to add the 2 zeros. This is not right. It should be 2 zeros. Because you have 30 times 50 is 2 zeros. Let's try this. 4 times 6 is 24. So 40 times 60 would be 24 and then the 2 zeros. Can you do this one for me? 8 times 2 is 16. So 80 times 20. If I asked what's the basic fact, I'd say 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. And then we have 2 extra zeros there. So, can you try these right here for me? Solve those on your paper. First one, 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2 zeros. Give me 2,000. All right, try doing those. It's a little harder here. I'll do this one for you. 6 times what gives you 18? Well, 6 times 3 gives us 18. And we have 1 0 there and 1 0 there, so we know it's only 3. If it was 1,800, it'd be 2 zeros, so we'd need a 0 there and a 0 there. Try the rest of those. These will be ones you do. What about this? Can you do some of these for me? 8 times 70 gives me what? Right here, 4 times 80. 4 times 8, we'll do this one first, and then you can do one of these too. 4 times 8 is 32, but with 1 0, you have the 1 0 there. 4 times 50, 4 times 5 is 20, and you have the 1 0 there. Okay, try one of these. Try 1 on this page. Just make up the table on your sheet, and then make up your own. All right, guys, thanks.